Welcome, everybody. This is the manuscript Synchronous universe you may be familiar with if you have been part of the community here on YouTube. The upcoming series of videos will present this material page by page for a thorough, digestible resource, enabling the individual deeper insights and awareness through honorable efforts to study the power of the occult and esoteric undercurrents within. Thanks for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe for more videos regarding the exploration and unraveling of your boundless creative potential. Chapter 2, Part 2. Anatomy and Physiology, Habit, Consciousness, Memory, Imagination, and Reasoning. The conscious and subconscious mind are but two souls with a single thought, and the unity of their heartbeat is inherent in the organism that gives the individual life force intelligence. From a physiological point of view, habit is an electrical pathway of discharge formed in the brain, blazing new pathways as stimulus. New electric and magnetic impulses, both mental and physical, can overcome resistance offered at the synapses. Good habits and techniques simplify our movements. Technique, mental and physical, makes them more accurate, amplifies their energy. Personal well-being and efficiency are intertwined with the acquisition of healthy habits. Here is an important note. Habit diminishes the conscious awareness of the thought or action being expressed. There is potential here for the habit to become automatic after a continued period of repetition. This association can become a superpower as well as a suppressor. The mental capacity, the areas in the brain associated with autonomous systems, can be opened and amplified. However, must be kept in balance, for the habit will become master of the individual with no awareness to this matter. The student acknowledges these electrical stimuli gives us intention to directing and controlling the energy patterns accordingly. Response, ability. Repression of these electrical forces imbalances electromagnetic currents of the individual, causing conditions in the nervous system that induce various forms of nervous breakdown. This awareness encourages the individual to note the advantage of substituting or replacing one habit, energy pattern, with another, rather than complete repression or suppression of the electromagnetic communications and intelligence fields of the human biological systems. This awareness encourages the individual to note the advantage of substituting or replacing one habit or energy pattern with another, rather than complete repression or suppression of the electromagnetic communications and intelligence fields of the human biological systems. Human consciousness and inner awareness are intertwined, as a state of being is the expansion and development of a relationship one has with all that is. The subconscious mind, a primary component of the individual and collective, is indelibly impressed by every experience of life. The universe and the Akashic records, the collective subconscious mind, and the individual subconscious in the life experience. The subconscious mind does not depend on solely the brain for existence, as it is the immortal part of man, soul, and is capable of sustaining an existence independently of the body and even contain egregores, discussed in previous chapters. Subconscious mind interweaves the intuitive and spiritual side of life, revealing to the individual insight that the conscious mind has no conception of until the vibrational impression consummates. The subconscious carries out the best impressions it is given, unless intercepted and redirected by conscious mind. It heals the body and keeps equilibrium as encouraged, for it is powerful in the formation of all habits. The subconscious is awareness of God's presence within you and keeps the personality in peace and quietness. It governs and controls all vital functions of the body automatically, as its highest powers consisting of intuition, faith, spiritual insight, and perception, telepathic power, clairvoyant ability, seat of the emotional expressions, and perfect memory. What is known as memories, collectively stored in the subconscious, determine a substantial extent of our ways of thinking and acting. All that is not being thought of at any given time is subconscious. The ability to recall, or conscious intention to renew or remember, bringing from the collective storehouse of memories above the threshold of consciousness, is called a good memory. For the student, this acknowledgement is desirable as we also look at the partnering faculties of imagination, recombining and rearranging binding memories into original combinations. Imagination is the opposite of concentration, and the ability to harness both at will are invaluable assets to the alchemist. In future material, concentration will be noted in further detail. For now, to summarize this section, the art of reasoning will be briefly regarded as it is a great mention in relationship to the notes.